Let me tell you what pussy does to the mind. And I know you fellas know this. Pussy destroys your ability to think. Pussy destroys your fucking strength. It destroys your ambition completely. Altogether, pussy is only for being unfocused. Because when you focus, you're not thinking about pussy. When you focus on your dreams, when you focus on your career, you focus on anything that you desire. Um, you're not thinking about pussy at that time. You're only thinking about pussy when you go home and you lay down. Most of the time. See, the thing is, a lot of simps and manginas, they think about pussy 24/7. They think about it all the time, man. That's the reason why a lot of them are not where they want to be today. And when you think about it, pussy is not all that. It's only a fucking 5 minute, 10 minute, 15, 20 minute feeling. And then it goes away. And then you bust your nut and you tell the bitch to get off you. Okay? That's what pussy is. And you know what? And pussy has gotten a lot more dangerous nowadays. I mean, motherfuckers are getting killed behind it. You know, we almost had a female president. My God, you know how I feel about that. You know, for those who know me, for those of you, for those of you who know me, you know how I feel about shit like that. I mean, it's getting dangerous out there, fellas. I mean, the only best thing you could do is stay away from the fucking system and go against the grain. Fuck everybody. Fuck everybody. Because, I mean, some of you might have kids out there, some of you don't. If you got kids, don't have any more. If you don't have any kids, you're not missing anything. Don't have them at all. That's what kids. I mean, that's what getting pussy is all about. Is basically passing on your genetics. That's all sex is. Passing on your genetics to the next generation. That's it. And you need to stand firm, man, and avoid all this shit on TV. You know, all this housewives of Atlanta, these out of fucking prime bras out there that wish they had the spotlight. You know, these chicks are gone. I mean, the only thing they got is housewives of Atlanta fame. That's all they got. You know, these basketball wives, all this shit is like putting shit into females' mind that you have to be just as rich as these fucking basketball players and these fucking like football players. That you have to have money. And when bras, they sit back and they look at that shit on TV and they see the men that these wives or whatever are with. When they see that shit, they say, "Hey, my man ain't like that. Like my man ain't got no money like these wives husbands got." You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, and then in their brain they go out and they're looking for superstars, but yet she's not a superstar herself. You know what I mean? She's not a fucking superstar looking chick herself. So her fucking expectations are like out of this world, and she's like a fucking 5 or 6. It doesn't make any damn sense. I mean, you females are totally fucking delusional. Every single time I see you females, you're looking at TV. You know, you're looking at fucking what's that simp name? They got that show. I forgot his fucking name. Steve Harvey or you know, you look. I mean, that guy's the biggest fucking simp out there, and he's probably a fucking motherfucking anti-female. He's probably anti-female in real life, but he putting up a big front like he care about these hoes out here. Every time he fucking turns on the fucking, every time I turn on the fucking TV, I'm seeing shit like this. That's catering to these bitches out here. That's catering to these delusional women. You know, manginas and fucking pussy beggars are out there doing this shit. And time again, time and time a fucking again, I see this shit all the fucking time. You know what? When I was away, man, I saw so much shit on YouTube, and I sat back and I watched videos, you know, and I sat back and I said, this shit is getting worse. I mean, I'm seeing this fucking shit get worse. It's getting worse. The pussy begging in his mangina, the symmetry is getting worse. Every single fucking time. I mean, I get on YouTube, I see more simp fucking channels pop up. I'm not gonna mention any names, but you know who I'm talking about. All these fucking simps out here. You know, and anytime you say anything about their precious pussy or anything about their precious queens, they get upset and get their fucking boxers or panties in a bunch. You know, like, I ignore that shit. I just think like everybody just need to go their own way, like they say in MGTOW or whatever, or Ibmore. You know, like I mean, before I even left, before I left YouTube, Ibmore was just getting started. You know, MGTOW's been around for a while. I mean, I don't consider myself a MGTOW anymore. Before I was, but I decided to go out and do my own thing. And you know, but while I was away, man, I kind of, you know, I matured a lot more. I saw a lot more. You know, I just think that pussy's gotten more dangerous nowadays. I mean, like, it has gotten to the point where you cannot knock a chick up. Okay? It's getting to that point. Look how fucking expensive it is getting in these days. In these days of time. It is getting fucking expensive. You can't have a breast snatcher if you make it under $50,000 a year. Okay? If you have a breast snatcher, especially here, I mean, in the Bay Area, if you're having a fucking breast snatcher and you're making 40 or 50,000 a year, you're gonna sink. You're gonna fucking sink. And it's just getting way too. I mean, back in the day, you know, it was a lot easier to have kids. Everything was cheaper. You know what I mean? You could go to the store, get a. I remember when milk used to be only at $2 a gallon of milk. I remember when a candy bar used to be 50 cents. You know what I mean? Like back in the 80s when I was coming up. And I used to see this shit. And now I see that candy bars are over $1 now. You know, McDonald's have gotten fucking more expensive. I remember when McDonald's was I remember when nowadays it's nearly $10 for like a meal. Now it's like, before it was like $5. You know, so the cost of living has doubled. So imagine having a little breast snatcher or a little kid nowadays. I mean, nowadays it doesn't make any sense. You better be making over 50 grand a year here in California if you're gonna have a family. You gotta be making over 50, way over 50, like 70, 80, 90, 100,000 a year to raise a family. And that's the reason why I stayed away from that goddamn shit, man. I don't want that shit. I don't want that shit in my life. I had fucking women try to trap me, okay, into a fucking relationship while I was away from YouTube, while I wasn't doing videos. The whole entire time, I had a few women try to trap me. They tried their best. But I just kept on going. I say, you know what? I don't want a relationship with you. Yes, the fucking was good. Don't get me wrong. It was good. But on the outside, when we got through fucking, I didn't like what I fucking saw, okay? You know what I mean? So that's the reason why I stayed away from commitment. I didn't knock these bitches up. I kept the Jimmy on tight. Except with one chick. One time. I slipped up one time. I'm going to be honest, okay? But this chick, she couldn't have kids. So, doesn't matter. Okay, so, but I chose that chick, because she couldn't have kids. I chose a chick that couldn't have kids on fucking purpose. That's what I did. Because I'm really strategic like that. I'm strategic, okay? I know what I'm fucking doing. I don't want any little me's walking around right now. Probably never in my lifetime. I don't know, maybe 10 years from now, I may be making a whole lot of money. But right now, no kids in sight, nowhere. No worse, no time soon. Have a good day and bless.